Hmm.
Police called to investigate human toe sticking out of mud, but it's a potato.
Well.
Yeah.
What?
Let's explore this one, shall we?
I'm surprised.
While out walking her dog, Katie Wilkinson spotted something rather odd looking in a muddy field. The 26-year-old from Winlinton Gateshead. You know this is coming. This is from the Mirror. This is from the old country, as they say, depending on where your family's from. Came across what she believed was a human toe sticking out of the ground. She was walking a different route than usual and was keeping a close eye on the wet mud so as not to slip over when she noticed something striking in the dirt. She decided to get a closer look and snapped a photo. Took a snap to show others. A photo to show others to see what they thought it was. Everyone she showed the picture to was quick to agree the mysterious item looked just like a toe. So once home, Katie decided to call the police and report it. She called 101. Oh, those Brits and their weird numbers. And within 5 minutes, a police car pulled up outside her front door. Man, they're quick. If you just say, my fellow paranormal friends over in England, if you need the cops there right away, you know the code word, human toe. Bam. So let's say, here she is. This is the young lass who found the human toe, quote unquote.
That was her.
That was her. I'm just, I don't like to make fun of people's appearances. I mean, I'm not a model. I'm saying anybody can be right, but when you do things to yourself. that then you're up for, like, if things you can't help, you're just doing the best you can. Everybody's got their thing. Eyebrows. All I'm saying is I don't think these are the real thing.
No?
I would say not. What do you think? The other thing is the nose ring is being off kilter is
right. Is bugging me too. And those eyelashes.
Well, they're fake.
Yeah. There they are.
It's fake. Or it's a syndrome.
Yeah, I think there's a clash between those eyebrows and lashes. I think they're fighting each other.
Too much fakery. Too much shenanigans going on there. There's too much. Oh dear, you've got too much fashion shenanigans going on there.
I'm sure she's a lovely girl.
She looks like she's a completely lovely girl who's really needs to try less hard.
Right. That's all.
Katie made the bizarre discovery.
Okay.
Katie took officers to the location where she found the toe, and they began to investigate. More police officers, sergeants, and detectives arrived on the scene, and she had to show the photo she'd taken to each of them. I mean, one at a time. Probably took them aside and said, look at this. Swipe left, swipe left, swipe. A detective agreed it did look like a toe, but after hours of searching and no results, the sniffer dogs were brought in, and they soon discovered it wasn't a human body. Oh, no, wait a minute. They searched. She didn't remember where it was. Like, you find a toe, what you think is a toe, you think you'd by the old oak tree there.
Well, over in Gateshead.
Yeah, they do things different.
Or is it Gateshead? I'm not sure.
They say everything weird. Like it looks like Leicestershire, but it's Leicester, or it's whatever. I made that mistake of mispronouncing it over there and got laughed at. I'm like, well, look, maybe if y'all used words the way they were spelled, we wouldn't have to have fought you off in 1776. But it wasn't a human body part at all. It was just a potato. Speaking about the ordeal, is this an ordeal? I mean,
well, it depends. It depends on where you're at in life.
I think this is where she's at in life.
Just saying. I'm just saying.
And she's got a Betty Boop shirt.
I like that Betty Boop shirt, actually.
Betty Boop is for you kids who don't know, it's an old cartoon character. And yes, she has a mullet. Did we mention the mullet? Because there's a mullet.
There's a mullet, and there's an interesting bangs happening. I don't
It's
want
like
to
business
make
up.
fun of her.
I know I don't want to make fun. I don't make fun of her
But
because she seems like she's a lovely. Honestly, there's nothing wrong with her except the things she's doing to herself.
It's so true.
Call it mean spirited. I call it constructive criticism.
She needs to be deconstructed.
Deconstructive criticism. Oh,
Should
honey,
be,
you know, go just be the natural you. That's all I'm saying there.
Just be the you were meant to be.
All right, so it was a potato. Speaking about the ordeal, Katie said, "When I was walking, I saw something sticking out the ground, and I immediately thought it looked like a toe. I bent down to get a closer look and took a photo." This is not the toe. This is a dog out in the countryside. Oh, this was the field where she had been walking her dog.
Oh, okay.
We have no confirmation this is her dog, but this is the field. I thought surely it can't be a toe. It must be a really weird looking plant or something. Go with your gut. Go with your gut, Katie. I continued to walk my dog and made my way back home. I just couldn't stop thinking about it. It was just going round and round in my head. That it could have been a toe. Could have been a shepherd for someone's foot, or it could still be attached to a body. I got home and bathed Phoebe. Phoebe. So that's another word that really should be Phoebes. You Phoebes of the world. Take out that O. Then I looked at the photograph and I'd taken it again, was convinced it was a toe. I seen it to all of my friends and family. That's what they thought it was. I also want to make sure I wasn't being daft. That's a good British word.
I love that word.
Daft.
I
Daft?
tried it. I use it frequently, actually, with my kids. Well,
Are your
or
kids from
sometimes
England?
reference. No, but it's just a fun word to use. It's like saying Daffy Duck.
Oh, it is.
You know.
Every single person replied said it was definitely a toe. You need to hurry up and show the picture. Every single person replying said it was definitely a toe. That confirmed it to me. I decided I needed to ring the police. I'm gonna ring up the police or come and don't they say knock you up in the morning?
Oh gosh.
Don't they say that? Don't
Sure.
Yeah, I think they do. I called 101. Is it 101? I thought in Britain it was like 999 or something. Not 911.
Is it?
I think so.
Well, I'm learning all sorts of stuff today. What's going on?
So 101. I called 101. That sounds like, I called the morning show. I called 101 and they found a human toe. So anyway, they made the call. Somebody's coming. I was really scared. Wait a minute. After I made the call and they said someone's on the way, I started crying. I felt like I couldn't breathe. Okay. Called me mom to let her know what was that. Things are here. It is. That does look like a toe. I'll give her that.
Yeah, it does.
I would also point
man.
out this is not sanctioned because this is not a red circle. This is a
No, you're right.
Oh man,
It-
I tried to go in. Yeah, if you can see that, that does look like a toe.
Gosh, you can't. Yeah, you almost had. You know what? Can you right click it and enlarge it somewhere?
You image.
Yeah. Let's see there. Let's get a better. Let's get a closer look. This may actually require a red circle.
Toenail. It's the toenail shaped thing. It really.
Yeah. Or
I'll
a
give
bad
her that.
thumb.
I'll give her that. Look at that.
I just said thumb. It could be a green thumb. Get it?
Oh, you. Let's see. When I arrived, I had to explain and show the picture to all the police officers that were there. Then everyone began searching. I was walking in and out and around the field trying to find it again. Again. You need to get some get your bearings.
What's wrong with her? What's wrong with her?
More people kept arriving. More police officers, sergeants, and detectives. Shouldn't they be called inspectors?
See, this is why I'm a little concerned about the integrity of this article, because they're using words like daft and Phoebe, but then we get to detective. They don't use that terminology there.
You didn't think I've seen the British Columbo Goes to England episode. I know they call him Inspector Clouseau. See? Every time a group of new people arrived, I had to show the picture and explain what had happened. So, explain what happened. Well, I thought it was a toe, and I took the picture. What do you expect?
You know, but maybe she should have just taken it out of the dirt. That's why
Maybe
she's so worried about
you
it.
know, I would have kicked it, right? I mean, a guy would have
Yeah.
got up and said, I'm gonna get a stick. I'm gonna get a
Yeah,
stick and poke it. You gotta poke it.
And what about this dog? Don't you think if it was a chunk of human flesh that the dog would have been like a little more curious about it?
Yeah. I mean, what she should have done she should have tested it, poked it, figured out it was a potato, and then taken pictures of that as the creepy potato toe and been famous for that and made it an Instagram account.
She's
You know what I'm
essentially
saying?
wasting our time, man. She's
Yeah.
wasting our time. It's
Yeah.
very concerning to me.
After about 2 hours of searching in the pitch black through the muddy field,
Oh
they
my!
decided to bring some sniffer dogs. So she waited a long time. They're in the
Wow,
dark, looking for a potato toe.
that could have been evidence in a crime,
It could have been.
and she just ignored it.
That's why all the inspectors were there.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah,
She felt
true.
full of sheer panic and fear. What?
What?
I guess. Why?
Oh,
You're-
that's
you're
that's a comic
You're-
strip right there.
sheer
The
panic and fear.
the attack of the killer toe. Like it's coming after me at night. I don't know what to do.
I mean, I guess she was worried that it would be a body, but she didn't put it there. I
But why would she still panic? Yeah, it's not like yeah,
why,
she
why,
didn't-
why
yeah.
sheer panic? I mean, you need to save your sheer panic for like the aliens. or
for real
or,
stuff.
You
For
know,
the real
or
stuff.
yeah. You need to save sheer panic for the possessed doll or the child ghost. That's where sheer panic and fear.
Yeah, yeah. We may, we've been talking lately. We might need to put a disclaimer in front of our videos here, let people know how
Let
real
people
this is. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is really important stuff here.
So there were it's a hard-hitting news that everyone
Yeah.
needs to get their day going. So there were 2 dogs and their handlers, about 7 police cars, loads of police officers. These are all police officers not arresting people for being outside and entering town. She's actually doing the Lord's work.
That's true. They have a different interpretation of the Lord's work. They actually say things like Lord's work. We don't say that much over here.
That's right. The queen comes in when you become a detective, and she knights you and it says, "Lord, go do the Lord's work." That's
Yeah,
what she says.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fact. It's their culture.
Yeah.
So I felt like I was in a murder documentary. The dogs were sent into the field, and within 45 minutes, they had found what I thought was a toe. One of the sergeants walked over to me and said, "Is this your toe?" He then held all. He's like,
Wait.
he said it like, "I can't believe we're out here for a potato."
Is this your toe?
He then held out his hand, which was holding a potato. I immediately felt sheer. She should have said sheer embarrassment and gone from one emotion to the other.
Yeah.
I couldn't
she
believe
feel
I
better?
wasted their time.
She felt embarrassed. She looks
She was
like
embarrassed. She was embarrassed. She didn't feel relieved that it wasn't a person. She felt embarrassed for herself.
Oh,
That's a spin. Did you see what I did there? I spun it.
Yeah, no, I know.
I made
Yeah,
her a
yeah,
bad person. She's probably very lovely.
That happens a lot these days on these reports
On the internet?
on the internet. You're a bad person.
I was so apologetic. I just kept repeating that I was so sorry for wasting their time. I felt awful. They reassured me that I had done the right thing for a potato. She added, the detective said, "I even thought it was a toe, and I'm a detective." I imagine him saying this and like putting his hands on his hips and saying, "I even thought it was a toe, and I am a detective."
Haha.
This made me
Did
feel
not
better.
last. Yeah. Oh, it made her feel
reassured me.
better?
Yeah, it made her feel better that he was a detective and he was stupid too.
Oh, that's so nice.
Reassured me that I was not going mad by thinking I found a toe. Oh, now she thought she was going mad.
The
I'm
gate's head.
thinking she might. I'm just saying, there might be some help. She was mortified. Man, she's a smorgasbord of emotion.
Gosh, it's like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do if this is the way you live your life?
Yeah.
If you live your life with that kind of makeup, maybe that's part of the problem. Is that the makeup was weighing her head down.
Well, I think when you've put a lot of work into doing yourself up every day like that,
It's exhausting.
and then you see a potato.
it's exhausting. It's got to affect the way you see the world.
She says, I don't know how I would have dealt with it if it had been a toe, or on the other hand, it had been attached to a body. What, the potato had been attached to a body? I don't know what I would have done if they'd it turns out it was a prosthetic potato toe. That would have made this perfect. That would have been the twist. Like they dig it up. It's like, oh, it's just a potato. Oh my gosh, but this dead person was using it as a prosthetic toe.
Okay, Brian, with all of your paranormal training,
sure.
If you just saw the one toe, doesn't that beg the question, where are the other toes?
Where are the other toe? Why is the rest of his foot not sticking out?
How big is that toe that you thought that might be a body there? I mean, how short are those toes? How about
I'm going to say is I hope if this article doesn't end with I mashed it and cooked it and ate it, it's a waste of my time. If nobody eats this potato toe, I don't know what to tell you.
It was it's a toe, or it's salad. I'm not sure, but
a spokesperson for the Northumbria police had to comment on this. Shortly before 5 p.m. on the 5th of January, we received a report of a suspected body found in the West Lane area of Winlaton. It was reported by a member of the public that they had found what they believed to be a partially buried foot. Officers attended the scene, but it transpired that this discovery was in fact a potato, which had been mistaken as a toe. We are satisfied that the report was made in good faith and would always encourage anyone who sees potatoes to report it via the Tell Us Something page of our website or by calling 101 Hot Potato 101 FM.
Yes, that's what we should call our show.
Hot Potato. Hot Potato 101. Brought to you by Paranormals.
Oh man.
So again, what we've learned from this is, if you're in England, 101 is the number to call. Always poke a toe that you see out of the ground, just to make sure unless you're trying to occupy the police's time and keep them from arresting people from going outside and having a snowball fight during a lockdown.
Right. Could you imagine her mornings now when she wakes up, as if her feet are ever exposed, the nightmare she must experience every day.
PTSD for toe. Every time she goes to the pool.
I can't take it anymore. I can't take it. Mom, I see them everywhere at the pool.
Oh, goodness.
At the pool now.